Chat, I have a long history with this individual. I have a long and storied history with this individual, okay? Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you have any idea who I'm talking about? Jeremy?
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits
Black.
a woman.
Did you guys catch that edit? It was such a bad edit that you could miss it. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits
Black.
a woman.
When it fits a black woman. Wow. Wow. So, he'll introduce this, but yeah. Apparently, the Batwoman show is casting a black woman. To Jeremy's peril, a black person will now be doing a Batwoman on the CW. A show no one gives a shit about. I don't know why it's a big deal. Play whoever you want as Batwoman. I don't care. Why be upset? I guess it's more woke. It's more woke, which makes it bad. Because did you know that your skin color is politics? Oh, God. So this is like edited like this is a bad thing, right? Ah, look. She's black and she has a lot of hair. Ah, she can't be Batwoman. Is he gonna be mad if it's that she's black? I don't understand these bad memes. She's black and bisexual. Too much woke. Well, I mean, like sometimes you like dick and vagoo, and sometimes you wanna bury your face in the boys and girls. I mean, what's wrong with that?
What?
She's not black. She's political. True. Guys, I'm sorry to bring politics into this, but she exists. Is this still happening? Is this still happening? I mean, both of these are very good-looking people, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Something wrong with this? Is there something wrong with what's happening here? I thought he was, isn't he, can't he be just like a straight guy? And be like, you know what? I like ladies. Look at those ladies. Like, how can you look at this person and go like, no, I don't want to see her more? Genuinely, how do you do this? How do you look at her and go, you know what? No more of that, please. Pass. What? Especially Jeremy, who's horny on main and wants to see your boobs. This is still memeing, and it's terrible. This is not funny. This is not funny. This is boring. Rebel Firestorm, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. These are literally just videos of memes that are usually still images or GIFs. Amazing.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from TheQuartering, and finally, we have a Batwoman replacement. And
he literally said woman. Why? He's so fucking painfully unaware of his, like, just pure... It's like a distilled dumb. It's a kind of dumb that I can't really put my finger on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like a very specific kind of person that we all know that just has, like, Fucking no brain folds whatsoever. It's just like, it's like a fucking egg yolk in there. He's the guy. And he happens to be successful at YouTube. It's wild.
And ooh, doesn't check all of the boxes. Now, just want to give you a brief history of how we got here. Now, I covered Batwoman quite a bit last year, a show that was plagued by some of the worst writing I've ever seen. Sure, it relied on a lot of the my God, we're super woke, please watch our show, Slay Queen, marketing.
Slay Queen marketing. Is that a thing? This is just awful. This is just awful.
That never really materialized into a consistent audience. We've seen this play out time and time and time again. A very specific example, how about the latest run of Doctor Who on BBC, which ran on the...
Possible spoilers for Doctor Who.
We have a woman Doctor Who.
There you go.
Please watch our show. But also was plagued by terrible writing.
McClippy, thanks, buddy.
Which led to the worst ratings in over 20 years for the show.
And Devious and
we
Rebel.
Can look at Batwoman, which had an absolute huge amount. Massive.
Batwoman. It's like this guy, he genuinely doesn't have anything to say. He just says the meme words. If I say the meme words, people will watch. How many people have watched this? 103,000 people. Yeah, it just fucking happens. He just says the meme words, and people go, bleh, and they drool towards it. And they go, I gotta click on this. And then they play Modern Warfare on their computer, and then they play this on their second screen, on their second monitor, and they go, and then they call someone an N-word in the game and get sad when they get banned. That's the cycle of the lifespan of a quartering viewer.
Amount of early interest, peaking at 1.86 million viewers on their debut episode, but it did nothing but decline for the entirety of the show, showing barely any ability to increase the existing audience outside of the crossover events that it had with the other shows in the Arrowverse. Ending with a pathetic 739,000 viewers in its finale. I mean, shoot, I get more viewers than that every day in my basement. I mean, I'm just saying, and I've got zero budget, well, close to zero. I mean, I've got to buy, sugar-free Red Bull and pay an editor once in a while. But outside of that, it was just bad writing. Great concept. Batwoman would have been a decent show had it had...
Batwoman would have been a decent show.
Had, I don't know, actual writing.
Just writing.
There were times when it started at 1.86 million. There were times that it had just 630,000 viewers, losing 2/3 of its audience.
Okay.
Why do you lose that much of an audience?
Okay, first of all, no one gives a shit about this show at all. This isn't a critique on wokeness or woke culture or fucking like people being bisexual or people being women or people being black or any of that. Like the CW, I don't even have cable. I don't know a lot of people that watch this shit. I don't know a lot of people that like things like the Arrow or Flash or I mean, I guess people like it, but not a lot. Like in the broad scheme, people kind of watch that shit on Netflix. You know what I mean? When it comes out, they sort of wait for the new season or whatever. I don't even know if Batwoman's on Netflix. Like you watch the first episode, you go, I'm good. Like I don't think this is a good idea for a show in general. Is a Batwoman show, not because of Batwoman, but because of the saturation of the fucking market, right? Like CW just keeps doing the same shit, and people are like, okay, not really into it. Like it doesn't have like. I can assure you, if Netflix picked up Batwoman and actually made Batwoman in a way that this guy is talking about, it still wouldn't do that great. It still wouldn't do that great. No one cares. It's a flaw of the character not having a lot of social traction, it not ever being in like Batgirl was in a movie, right? That was Batgirl, not Batwoman. like, I don't know. It's not Barbara Gordon. I don't know. It's just not that fun. And Arrowverse sucks. I hate it. I hate it. It's trash. They also have like Black Lightning and stuff, which he of course will never mention because it does better than this kind of thing. But like, oh my god, it's not. I don't know why he does this. Like, and he genuinely thinks it's like it's a real critique on like woke politics. Like, go woke, go broke. No, bruh. Like it just isn't good. It's not about it being woke. Just dumb.
Audience, it's simple.
Oh, wait. By the way, a lot of subscriptions have just ended. We're back down to 870 because we went to 830 here. So, yeah, we're suddenly you might have your renewal announcement. We might have your renewal announcement if you are just a normal subber. No, if you don't have money, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, if you refresh, you might have your thing that says, "Hey, I'm subbing again."
Bad writing, bad choreography, bad acting. That's why you lose it. You don't lose it because people are against the main character being a member of the LGBTQ community. They wouldn't have been here in the first place. And by the way,
so your argument is it doesn't have anything to do with it, but you're saying that maximum wokeness is bad.
just to put things in perspective, 1 to 2 million viewers is all any show on the Arrowverse gets. So ultimately, it would have been deemed a success had it not been circling the drain. Now, we saw the end of the show come around, and Ruby Rose quit. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be tied to that disaster either. But CW fans were stunned when it was announced last week that Ruby Rose would be leaving Batwoman. It's a big deal because she's the one playing Batwoman. The announcement came just after Season 1 finale, with Season 2 greenlit a long time ago, so why would she just walk away? It's not due to health concerns. Rose recently suffered a severe back injury or harassment.
I can't stand listening to this guy struggle to read. I can't stand it. It's so fucking hard to just listen to him do that. It is so sad. He is so incredibly, for a guy who reads for a living, it is just fucking abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
Rose was previously chased off Twitter for being a lesbian actress. That's an unfavorable representation of what happened. She was chased off by her own woke people, by the way. I think they were saying she wasn't gay enough, but rather something more basic. Variety sources say that Ruby Rose was not thrilled with the long hours required as a series lead, which led to friction on set. CW shows do...
Is he drunk?
...run longer than most series these days, and Batwoman specifically is a show that obviously shoots a lot at night, which can no doubt be disorientating.
Disorientating? When is his birthday? I gotta get him something to help him read. What is something that helps people read? Is Hooked on Phonics still a thing? Hooked on Phonics. Is that still a thing? You can get it for I could get it. Check this out. I could get it to him. We could teach him to read, chat, for like $1. Like $1. He could get very confident. Maybe public speaking course? Public speaking course. Like, learn how to fucking read. Learn public speaking with an online course. Sure. There we go. We could get him one of these. The Art of Rhetoric. There we go. He could make an actual fucking argument. We could make him so much better. And then we would have better content because he wouldn't be as boring. We could do this, chat. We should do this. I think it's our prerogative.
And yet the counter to this is, your lead in the TV show, long hours are sort of how it goes, and she clearly wasn't only cast or crew member working this long, so it's possible. Perhaps there was more going on here, but this is the reason stated. Rose's departure is a big deal for her show that Batwoman will have no other choice but to recast Kate Kane entirely instead of writing the other character out. The showrunners have already said, like their first search, they will again cast an LGBTQ actress to play the LGBTQ role. something they personally feel very strongly about. Again, this is where their head's at, right? Instead of casting the best actor for the
Oh, my
role,
fucking
you make
God.
sure you hire the, you're worried about their personal traits.
Okay, for the record, if you want to hire me for a movie, that's fantastic. I will do a mediocre job, okay? I might do okay if you just let me talk, but I will do it. But if you need me to kiss a guy, I could do a peck, but if you need me to make out with a dude, I'm not your man. You should pick a guy that can either act way like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I don't know. Is Jake Gyllenhaal bi? Maybe. I don't know. Pick someone that can pull that off. And frankly, an LGBTQ actress playing an LGBTQ role makes a lot of fucking sense. Like a white actor playing a white role. Why are we mad about this? The best actor for the job. Yeah, wouldn't you think the best actor for the job that has to like have romance with same-sex partners should probably be interested in same-sex partners in real life? Do you think that might help make the role a little bit more believable? I'm not saying you 100% have to do it, but that clearly would help the situation. It's like going into like Air Bud and not picking a dog that can shoot the basketball. Like, you kind of need him to do the stunt that the movie's about, right? This is a huge part of Batwoman, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. You could cast a cat for Air Bud. You could. Also, it should be someone athletic. Like, you don't want a schlub, right? You do not want me playing Batman. You don't want me playing Batman, okay? I'm not going to look like Batman. Even if I can act the fucking tits off of Batman. The bat nipples that George Clooney had when he was playing Batman, even if I could act the actual titties off of the bat suit, you wouldn't want me playing Batman. I'm not very svelte. It wouldn't be a good look, okay? Wouldn't be the best.
Which is dumb. I'm not saying Ruby Rose is a bad actor. I find her kind of stiff. My biggest experience with her was in the John Wick film, I think, right? She's mediocre at best in that. But, you know, her acting.
You'd watch me playing Batman? Here's what it would look like. Ready? Good call, baby bird. Good call. Justice. Where are the other corns going? Rachel. What else did you say? Alfred. Ow, my back. I'm really sad Heath Ledger died. He carried me in the second movie. Stuff like that. That's exactly what you... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Swear to me! My parents are dead! Martha! Anything else? Anything else? You need anything else? Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm not wearing hockey pads. See? Yeah. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. There we go.
Was not why the show failed. It was the writing. And regardless of what all the defenders on Twitter would say. Now, they have announced that they have replaced her. And, woo, boy, are we checking a lot of boxes.
Being black is political.
We have an actress that...
He can't even get the fucking screen on the screen.
Is basically unknown.
Look at this.
To most of us. Batwoman has found a new series with Javicia Leslie or Javicia. I'm not sure how she pronounces it.
You could have looked it up. Check it out. You go like this. You go Javicia Leslie, okay? And then you just click on something where someone's talking about it, okay? Click on that, and then we'll see. Let's see. Someone's going to go, blah, 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 this actress is doing this.
Critics can't say enough about TNT's.
What the fuck? I just need you to turn it down.
Now,
okay, well,
blockbuster is cable's #1
I don't care.
series.
I don't care about this. Okay, thank you.
On TNT.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Batwoman is ready to fly again. The CW has found its new Batwoman to replace Ruby Rose in Javicia Leslie. The act.
Wow, 6 seconds into the movie, I confirmed her name for the fucking video I'm doing. Like, what? Why not just take 2 seconds? Javicia Leslie. Boom! We got it. Nice. Do any fucking amount of effort, Jeremy. You fucking schlub. God, he's such a fucking bearded cheese curd. It's awful.
To step into the cape and cowl for the show's upcoming second season. Quote, I'm extremely proud to be the first black actress to play the iconic role of Batwoman on television. And as a bisexual woman, I'm honored to join this groundbreaking show, which has been such a trailblazer for the LGBTQ plus community, Leslie said.
Jesus Christ. Chew your food before you eat. Or before you speak, not before you eat. You can't chew it before you eat. Be nice. You know he's incapable of doing a moment of honest research. True! He is absolutely incapable of thinking in general.
There you have it again.
There you have it. She told us about herself. I'm black and bisexual. Why are you shoving it down our throats?
Still only worried. You're still only worried about who they lay in bed with.
What do you mean who they lay in bed with? It's not about who they lay in bed with, dude. He literally talks about his wife constantly. Jeremy brings up his wife all the time. Is that political? Is it political that Jeremy is straight and brings up his wife? Is it political to bring up the fact that you're a member of a community? Would it be political for him to say, I'm a white guy? No! The fuck? He's so dumb.
I mean, I sincerely hope that you're interested in, a good actress. When I looked up her Twitter account, I don't even know if this is her, but I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I don't know if she can act. If this is her Twitter account, she only has 10,000 followers and isn't very active. If I look at her Instagram, I see her sporting feminism socks, which are feminist socks. So that's good to see.
If she had if she was wearing Trump socks, what do you think he would say? If these said "Make America Great Again," do you think he'd be like, why has she got to be political on her Instagram? 100% no. 100% he fucking wouldn't.
We've got the pride flag. We've got everything that you would expect to see.
I agree, Devious.
From a particular actress being cast for their orientation, seemingly exclusively. Now, again,
for their orientation exclusively? What are you talking about? There's lots of fucking gays out there, dude. Does he think that this is the only bisexual black woman available, or what? Does he think that there's not anybody else fucking available for the role? The hell? 3-7, thank you.
I don't think that Batwoman failed because Ruby Rose was a bad actress. I don't think that's the case. Now,
okay.
Leslie will portray the new character in the show on the show named Ryan Wilder. She is described as likable, messy, and a little goofy, and untamed. She's also nothing like Kate Kane, previously played by Ruby Rose. The woman who wore the Batsuit before her, with no one in her life to keep her on track, Ryan spent years being a naughty girl. Today, Ryan lives in her van with her plant. A girl who would steal milk for an alley cat and could also end you with her bare hands. Ryan is the most dangerous type of fighter, highly skilled and wildly undisciplined. She is an out lesbian, athletic, raw, passionate, fallible, and very much not your stereotypical all-American hero. I mean, who wrote this? I mean, I'm expecting to see quote marks around it, but there are none. Like, Variety wrote that. Variety is shilling for this show. That, by the way, sucks.
It just sounds like an elevator pitch for a CW show that is largely for tweens. Like, it's not for little kids. It's not really for 30-somethings. It's barely for 20-somethings. It's just supposed to. It's supposed to be popcorn schlock stuff that the CW always puts out. That's the thing he does all the time. Or the thing, I don't know. He just doesn't fucking get it. He just doesn't get it. It's a
All right.
Right, it's a press kit.
Now, I admit and understand that clearly Batwoman is not for me. In fact, most of the marketing around the show has explicitly told me that. And that's okay. Not every show needs to be for everyone. However,
buddy.
you know, the comic book industry, you know, that I cover, it's interesting to me that, you know, you wonder, is this going to sell comic books? No. Now,
Does it have to sell comic books to be a show? What? Oh, of course he thinks that the default is straight. Absolutely.
Leslie takes over leading the series from Rose, who shocked fans when she announced her departure in May. And Ruby Rose says, "This is amazing. I'm so glad Batwoman will be played by an amazing black woman." That's the first thing you see? The first thing you worry about is their skin color. I don't get this mindset.
It's about representation in media. Jeremy will never understand this because he's a big fucking pussy and refuses to sit down and have a conversation with a man in a corn costume. Fuck it. I'll take it off if it makes him uncomfortable, and I'll be shirtless. That's fine. But I'm just saying, it's about representation. There's a reason that they branch out into these other characters that you've maybe never heard of in an effort to, first of all, let's be honest, CW making Batwoman 100% not for fucking ethics, okay? It's for money. These are a money-making enterprise, film and TV shows and stuff like that. Entertainment is a money-making enterprise. Almost nobody does entertainment for free. Almost nobody, okay? Speaking of which, hit that Twitch Prime, that sweet, sweet Twitch Prime. Do it up. Make sure to... yes. So, beyond that... beyond that... It's about representation. It's about representation. So CW looks at their demographics and goes, okay, we got white guys with Arrow. We got white guys with Flash. We got black people and black guys with Black Lightning. We have a mixed bag with Legends of Tomorrow. And I don't know what the fucking else other shows they have. They probably have others. And then now we have, you know what? Why don't we make a woman-centric one that represents the LGBT community? And we have Ruby Rose, who is a high-profile member of the LGBT community, and she did it for a year, didn't like it, wanted to back out. And now they go, okay, so what can we do to tell a different story, and also still, we still want to hit this demographic, because our entertainment is very clearly, we look at our analytics, our entertainment is not hitting this group of people. Well, we're doing Batwoman, we should stay in the LGBT lane. Black Lives Matter is hot right now. Maybe we should try to consider having a black woman be the lead. It is literally this cynical. It's not ethical. It isn't for wokeness. It's for money. It is, you are mad at the free market exercising itself. I don't know why you're mad at the free market exercising the things that it does. Like, that's just how it works. It literally looked at demographics and data and went, well, if we do this, I bet we'll make money on this show. At least a little bit. Or we'll break even. Like, come on. It's like its own thing. It's so wild to me that Jeremy looks at this and sees anything other than rainbow capitalism. How do you look at this and not see rainbow capitalism? Your critique should not be on the fact that an LGBT woman who is black is excited to be there, or that people are supporting her getting the role. The critique should be, hey, by the way, look at the rainbow capitalism. Isn't it fucked up how unethical and exploitative it is to use black and gay and LGBT bodies for fucking profit? Nope, that's not the fucking thing he's gonna look at, though. Of course not. Thank you, Cascadia. I am a king. I appreciate it.
I wanted to congratulate her on taking over the Batcape. You are walking into an amazing cast and crew. I can't wait to watch season 2. You're going to be amazing. Hey, maybe she will be. I mean, prior to being in Batwoman, she starred on the CBS series God Friended Me, which aired for 2 seasons. The show was produced by Warner Brothers Television. She also starred in the BET series The Family Business and the film Always a Bridesmaid. So she's got a couple of things on her under her belt. She is rep by Nobody Cares. Batwoman is produced by the Berlanti Productions.
It's probably Berlanti. Berlanti? Look at the word and sound it out, you fuck.
And associated with Warner Brothers. The show is scheduled to return in January on Sunday nights. Now, I suspect we will see another small spike in the initial ratings. I don't think, look, obviously they're going to recast the role. They really didn't have any options. But I don't think that this is going to help the show if they don't drastically change the writing. Of course, everybody in the woke community is extremely proud.
Okay, he would absolutely 100% consider you and me part of the woke community, and I gotta say, I don't give a shit what anybody at the CW does at all. I do not care. I'm happy for this single person in general. I hope she does well. I don't really give a shit, though, like, to be totally honest. Like, it's not like I don't wish ill. I just don't really care. I don't know why anyone would care except people that watch CW. If you watch CW and you happen to be black or a member of the LGBT community, you could be like, wow, this is actually a good thing. I get to see something that represents me. Hopefully it's good. And that is great. It's not a thing that I'm going to watch. I wouldn't watch any CW show. I don't like fucking Arrow. I don't like Flash. I don't like Legends of Tomorrow. I don't like any of that shit. I think it's bad. I think it's real bad and schlock. But if you like schlock, it's good. And it's just celebrate it and enjoy it. It's fucking dumb. The woke community is not the only people that watch this shit, by the way, for the fucking record. Yikes.
I'm curious, though, how is she playing Batwoman when she's not actually a bat? That's the biggest concern I have.
Oh, my fucking God, dude.
Why is this woman taking roles away from bats?
You know, this is basically the attack helicopter joke. It's basically just the attack helicopter joke. I mean, come on.
Bats need to support their bat families too, but for whatever reason, Javicia or Javica thinks that she's above that. Bats are extremely underrepresented in Hollywood, and it's a little off-putting to see her stealing roles from the hard-working bat actors who are relegated to B roles as kind of spooky things. We're never really going to get to see the bats for who they really are, and for that I am extremely disappointed. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
See how he sticks around at the end and has to find the stop button?
We'll talk to you again real soon.
Cut it there. Nope. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I can't even deal with Jeremy. Wow. He literally made an attack helicopter joke in the year of our Lord 2020. Not worth it. Not worth it. Wisconsin should be probably given to Canada at this point, honestly. Just terrible.